from KTVU Fox 2 San Francisco. Robbers ransack Oakland gas station. And how does this keep happening? Word is out. Almost every day, there's a video of Oakland thugs or Bay Area thugs or Los Angeles thugs or even New York. There was just a story about how some thugs ransacked a Target. And this just doesn't happen unless they are actively trying to make it happen and adding some illegal criminal migrants on top of this so they can commingle with the American thugs and destroy everything. And we do know, of course, that the criminal political regime will breed criminal residents like Mayor Shang Tao out in Oakland or London Breed in San Francisco or Eric Adams or Kickback Kathy Hochul or, of course, scumbag greaseball bang your wife Governor Gavin Newsom. But this all kind of predates them. They're just the ones letting it run rampant. Back in the day, I think they used to kind of put a stop to this. But all that aside, my name's Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm absolutely begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Come on, please.
It would help me a lot, and it would cost you absolutely nothing. But if you wanted to help me even more and spend some money, you would buy my book, New York City 2020, Gotham Unglued, on Amazon.com. That link will be in the description.
Frustration and disbelief. A gas station in Oakland raided by dozens of robbers. The owner says police are not responding until several hours later.
Things has to be fixed.
Yeah, so the cops don't show up. 911 doesn't work, right? And it was only a couple months ago, the pizza restaurant that was robbed once a week for at least a month, maybe like 6 weeks. Once a week, people came in and destroyed this pizza restaurant. And they're like, oh, it's kind of hard to stay in business. Well, yeah, I've said it a million times, but I'll say it once more. You cannot do business in California. It's over. Look at the insurance companies. Oh, well, we're leaving because of climate change. Well, yeah, you're not really leaving because of climate change. You're leaving because of the overbearing governance of the political regime. And of course, the actual criminals who are destroying things that you can't afford to cover, right? I mean, it goes without saying that there are smash and grabs, or I should say car break-ins, catalytic converters, all sorts of random things that they just can't take the hit from and just say, oh, well, we're leaving because of climate change. But that's a completely different story. My point is, you can't do anything comfortably in California at this particular point in time. And I don't know if it's ever going to come back. Well, if they started doing everything correct yesterday, it would still take a decade if you're lucky. You're probably looking closer to 2 decades.
Fixed somehow. Things has to be, the citizen of Oakland has to have some security.
Thankfully, no one working in that store was hurt. So far, no arrests have been reported. Good evening on this Friday. I'm Christina Rendon.
And I'm Christian Caff.
No arrests have been made. We can't figure out who it is, just like the story in Los Angeles of a girl sitting at a busy intersection getting eliminated, but we can't, we don't really know what happened.
And it all happened early this morning on Hegenberger Road in Oakland. New at 10, KTVU's Amber Lee spoke with the gas station.
Oh, okay, so of course it happened on Hegenberger, and they're supposed to clamp down on this hard. There was like a week where scumbag greaseball bang your wife Governor Gavin Newsom said, oh, we're going to bring in the CHP to Hegenberger, which of course is known as the crime corridor. That lasted maybe 7 days. They're gone, and these kids are back, right? In places that are known hotspots, and they just do not care.
Owner about what happened during that robbery and the changes he now says he wants to see. Right, Amber?
That's right, Christian. The owner tells me he's sharing his story and sharing the surveillance video to let everyone know how bad things have gotten, and he's demanding action.
Yeah, we know. We know how bad it's gotten, right? I mean, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. We all know. And you think, kudos to this guy. Share this story, but you're not the first one, bro. There's been dozens, hundreds, perhaps even thousands of people claiming that, this needs to change. And unfortunately, this isn't going to be the reason it happens, right? You can have people eliminated by criminal thugs. 911 nothing's going to change. And as soon as you try to change it, they're going to call you a criminal.
Surveillance video shows a brazen flash mob style robbery of the 76 gas station mini market on Hegenberger Road in Oakland. It happened early Friday morning around 4 o'clock. Dozens of people ransacked the store. Owner Sam Marday.
So at 4 a.m., how did these kids, it was on Instagram, it's on Twitter. I mean, how did these kids come together and decide they were going to destroy a store in the middle of the night?
He tells me the free-for-all lasted about 40 minutes.
This is the hardest thing you could ever go through, you know? Especially if you've been put in sweat and tears day in, day out.
This 24-hour business was offering only window service during the overnight hours. But Marday says the thieves broke in through the front door while 2 employees were inside.
So he had already taken sort of like precautions to this, which totally makes sense. I mean, in these hood areas, you got to use the bulletproof glass and the window service only, which he did. And they broke in anyways. But we can't find him. There's surveillance video all over the place, and not one arrest has been made.
You can see the shattered glass right here. This is the way they entered.
He shared this video of the damage left by the thieves. They emptied
And for the record, this is a 7-Eleven. This isn't a Neiman Marcus. This isn't even a Macy's or a Bloomingdale's. They're just going to get what? Snacks and beer? Like, what the hell are you guys? This is just weirdo, creepy violence and theft just for the sake of it. Were you going to resell the candy that you stole from 7-Eleven?
Shelves and display cases of merchandise, along with cash totaling $25,000 from the register and the ATM that had just been filled for the holiday weekend. Marday says he and his family had just taken over this business last August.
Building yourself for the last 10 months, and then you're back to square one.
He tells me he is aware that this area is a hotspot for thieves because of its proximity to the Oakland airport, and travelers are considered easy targets.
I did not think it's this terrible. I thought maybe.
Yeah, obviously, bro. And just to bring it kind of full circle, I guess, does this guy have insurance, right? That's what the left always claims. Well, they have insurance. We could take whatever we want. They're just going to get reimbursed, which, of course, the insurance is not going to come even close to what the value of the stolen products would be. But is this part of the reason why the insurance companies say that we're not going to do business in California anymore? But don't worry, we're going to blame it on the sun monster.
Once every blue moon.
Marday suspects the thieves are people who participated in a sideshow in the area. He says police did not respond to the robbery until almost 9 hours later.
It's very disheartening. I'm scared to go out after dark, and I don't know. It's alarming.
While we were at the store Friday afternoon, a police unit pulled up and parked in the lot. We were told it is part of the violence suppression unit stationed at known crime hotspots.
The violence suppression unit. Call it whatever you want, but you're not doing anything.
City Council member Treva Reed, who represents the area, issued a statement saying, in part, I continue to advocate and work to secure.
Look, I don't know this lady from a ham sandwich, but she's probably corrupt.
Increase public safety resources and response, urging the mayor to prioritize our district's demands.
Well, as of right now, we don't see any improvements. Not even a little bit. Hopefully,
Yeah, not only do you not see any improvements, but it's actively getting worse because these are known hotspots that should have, right, in the daytime, you have cops sitting right out there, right out front. But they do not care. No, word is out, bro. This is literally worldwide news. People know what's going on. Ask In-N-Out, ask Denny's, ask the Hilton, which are all within walking distance of this 7-Eleven or whatever, this 76, and you're like, well, there's no improvement. Yeah, bro, it's actively getting worse.
The right people will hear this message and start making the right moves, to save the city.
What are you going to do now, moving forward?
You guys need Batman, bro.
Rebuild.
Rebuild. Rebuild. Pay all the money, go get your insurance claim or whatever, and in less than 2 months, people are going to come. Maybe not this bad. This is probably pretty extreme, but you're going to do every single day. You're going to deal with somebody stealing things out of this store.
And pray.
Council member Reed says more does need to be done and that those involved must be identified and held accountable. We also reached out to Oakland police. They've just gotten back to me. They say investigators are now reviewing evidence.
Yeah, we're going to find out who did this and we're going to talk to the cops and we're going to get these people. Yeah, right. They completely destroyed that store. They stole $25,000 worth of cash and probably more than that in snacks and drinks and beers or whatever. And it's obvious that, Oakland Mayor Shangtao, who is a criminal herself, allegedly decided that the chief of police wasn't good enough because he wasn't going to do the bidding of the regime or whatever. And this is exactly what's happening. And while you have things like this clear across the country in New York, you have illegal criminal migrants squatting in homes, and it just does not get this bad unless you are actively trying to make this happen.